Have you ever considered that some of our everyday cleaning habits might actually be sabotaging our happiness and wealth? It sounds unbelievable, doesn't it? But in today's story, we will delve into 10 common cleaning errors that, according to ancient Buddhist wisdom, can draw misfortune and even poverty into your life. These are not just random superstitions, mind you. These are subtle practices, often done without a second thought, that can unknowingly hinder your journey to balance and abundance. If life feels stagnant, if your finances are stuck, or if you sense an emotional blockage, pay close attention. These seemingly small mistakes could be influencing your life more than you ever imagined. But that's not all. In this narrative, you'll discover how to spot and correct these simple oversights, paving the way for greater harmony and prosperity in your home and in your life. Have you ever walked into a house and felt an immediate sense of unease, as if opportunities simply avoided? Conversely, some homes radiate peace and fortune. Stay with me until the end, and you'll learn how minor tweaks to your cleaning routine can dramatically shift the energy of your surroundings, creating space for positive vibrations and abundance to flourish. Before we continue, take a moment to show your appreciation. Give this story a thumbs up, subscribe to our community, and leave a powerful affirmation in the comments. Something like, "I am worthy of a life filled with prosperity and harmony." Let's start attracting positive energy together right now. Your engagement is deeply valued and helps this message reach more seekers like yourself. Cleaning, my friends, is much more than just a chore. According to Buddhist principles, it is a profound spiritual practice. The way we care for our environment is a direct reflection of our inner mental and emotional landscape. Living amidst clutter and grime means we are also accumulating stagnant energy within ourselves, obstructing the flow of prosperity and peace. A disorganized space can act as a barrier to opportunities, creating a feeling of heaviness and discouragement, clouding our judgment and hindering our ability to attract positive things. In the Buddhist tradition, cleansing is seen as a way to clear the path for energetic renewal. It is vital for nurturing a clear and balanced mind. Therefore, a clean home is not merely aesthetically pleasing, it is essential for inviting good fortune and abundance into your life. Moreover, many enlightened masters teach that karma can manifest in the very space we inhabit. Just as we cultivate virtuous actions to reap positive outcomes, a well-maintained home cultivates positive vibrations, drawing in prosperity and shielding against adversity. Conversely, dirt and disorder act like magnets for negativity, blocking the flow of vital life force. Therefore, how you tend to your surroundings is an extension of self-care. Keeping your home organized and energetically clear is, in essence, an invitation for prosperity and well-being to grace your life. Now that you understand the profound connection between your environment and the energy and opportunities you attract, it's time to uncover the common mistakes that might be blocking your prosperity. Each of these errors reveals hidden flaws that, if left unaddressed, can negatively impact your financial and emotional well-being. Let's delve into each of these mistakes with mindful attention. Holding on to broken or useless items within your home is a surprisingly common and impactful mistake. Buddhist teachings tell us that everything around us carries energy. When an object is damaged, it retains negative vibrations that disrupt the natural current of prosperity. Non-functional items symbolize stagnant energy and attachments to the past, preventing fresh and positive elements from entering your life. Furthermore, keeping items you no longer use sends a subtle message of scarcity and clinging to the universe. When we hold on to the old and broken, we fail to create space for new possibilities and resources to manifest. This stagnation isn't just physical, it resonates energetically and emotionally. Buddhism emphasizes the importance of detachment and recognizing when to release what no longer serves our growth. By removing broken or unused objects, you symbolically create a void for abundance to fill in your life. Every time a useless item is discarded or donated, you are renewing the energy of your environment and signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive better things. Therefore, a beneficial practice is to engage in regular decluttering. Examine each object in your home and ask yourself with honesty, does this still serve a purpose? Is it in good condition? If the answer is no, release it without hesitation. When you practice this kind of mindful cleaning, you will experience a sense of lightness and notice how opportunities begin to flow more effortlessly. Another prevalent mistake that invites misfortune and hardship is allowing garbage to accumulate in your living space. Waste, especially organic matter, carries dense, heavy energy that stagnates and impedes the flow of positive vibrations. Even seemingly insignificant scraps scattered around the house can contribute to a charged and unproductive atmosphere. Beyond just negative energy, accumulated trash is a symbol of disorder and neglect, repelling prosperity and attracting challenges. In Buddhist thought, clean and organized environments are conducive to the arrival of good opportunities, while dirt and waste obstruct the circulation of vital energy. The stagnation of garbage can even manifest in your financial life, leading to delays and unforeseen setbacks. Therefore, it is crucial to establish a consistent routine for removing trash, especially from the kitchen and the entrance of your home. Kitchens are symbolically rich spaces of nourishment and abundance, and any lingering waste here can block the flow of these beneficial energies. Trash at the entrance of the house also prevents new opportunities from stepping in, creating an unseen barrier to growth. Make trash removal a conscious habit. Each time you eliminate waste, visualize that along with it, you are releasing negative thoughts and internal blockages. This practice not only improves the energy of your home but also brings a sense of clarity and lightness to your mind, opening space for fresh ideas and solutions. Another often overlooked mistake is keeping mirrors unclean or improperly placed, which can impede positive energy and affect prosperity. Mirrors are potent energy portals, reflecting the environment around them. However, when they are smudged, dirty, or broken, they project a distorted reflection, directly impacting your mental clarity and good fortune. In Buddhist principles and feng shui, mirrors should be kept spotless and strategically positioned to amplify light and positive energy. Dirty mirrors can create internal blockages, leading to confusion and a lack of decisiveness, while broken mirrors carry vibrations of bad luck and emotional fragmentation. Another misstep is placing mirrors directly opposite doors or windows. This can result in the outflow of positive energy, as everything that enters through the portal is immediately reflected back out. In practical terms, this represents lost opportunities, as if what is meant to stay in your life is deflected before it can even take root. Therefore, maintain your mirrors consistently clean and well-positioned. Avoid damaged mirrors and choose locations that amplify light and space, such as hallways or living areas. A clear and well-maintained mirror reflects a clear mind, open to new possibilities. A very common, yet easily rectified mistake, is neglecting to clean corners and baseboards. These areas tend to accumulate dust and grime, which stagnates energy and disrupts the natural flow of positive vibrations. In Buddhist perspective, inattention to small details represents hidden problems and internal obstacles that can hinder prosperity. Corners and baseboards symbolize areas of life that are often overlooked or neglected. When these spaces are ignored, energy becomes trapped, which can manifest as financial stagnation or stalled projects. These areas may seem insignificant, but the impact of their neglect is profound, both in the environment and in your personal life. Incorporating the cleaning of these areas into your regular routine is essential to ensure that energy flows without obstruction. A simple practice is to use a damp cloth or vacuum cleaner to remove accumulated dirt. As you clean, visualize blockages being cleared and revitalized energy circulating freely. Furthermore, attention to corners and baseboards reflects a mindful and organized approach to life. Clean and well-maintained environments are magnets for prosperity, sending a clear message that you are prepared to receive the best. The energy you cultivate in your space is the very energy you attract into your life. Another error that can attract negative energy and repel prosperity is keeping bed linens and towels that are dingy or worn out. In Buddhist teachings, it's believed that anything in direct contact with the body also influences our personal energy field. Old or poorly maintained items retain stagnant vibrations, which can manifest as discouragement, fatigue, and financial difficulties. Bedding and towels symbolize comfort and renewal. When clean and fresh, they transmit a sensation of revitalization and well-being. Dirty or worn-out items, on the other hand, weaken vital energy, impacting your mood and overall disposition. Neglect of these items can reflect in your life as a feeling of stagnation or lack of forward momentum. The key is to keep sheets, blankets, and towels consistently clean and changed frequently. Additionally, heavily worn items or those with persistent stains should be replaced. When you renew these items, you are also renewing the energy around you and communicating to the universe that you are receptive to new and better things. With each change, view this act as a small ritual of self-care. Sleeping or drying yourself with something fresh and clean allows you to absorb positive energies, which promotes a positive outlook and attracts opportunities. Small acts of care like this are powerful allies in building a prosperous and harmonious life. Another error that can chase away good fortune is keeping brooms dirty or storing them upside down. The broom holds strong symbolism in spiritual traditions, seen as an object that cleanses not only the physical space but also the energy of the environment. However, when dirty or improperly stored, the broom can work in reverse, blocking the entry of positive energies. A used broom that is not cleaned accumulates dust and dirt, representing old and stagnant energy. Additionally, the practice of storing brooms upside down is considered in some cultures as a way of expelling luck and positive vibrations from the home. This seemingly small habit may appear insignificant, but it directly impacts the home's energy flow. The ideal practice is to clean the broom regularly and store it in an appropriate place, always in the upright position. Old and worn-out brooms should be discarded and replaced with new ones. This simple act contributes to keeping energy in constant movement and ready to receive new opportunities. Adopt the practice of, while cleaning your house, imagining that you are sweeping out all negative energies and blockages. The broom, when well cared for and used mindfully, becomes a powerful tool for renewing the environment and attracting prosperity. A very common mistake that can harm energy flow is leaving dirty dishes piled up in the sink overnight. The kitchen is regarded as the heart of the home, a space associated with nourishment and abundance. Dirty dishes represent disorder and stagnation, blocking the arrival of good opportunities and creating a heavy atmosphere. Moreover, according to certain spiritual traditions, the state of the kitchen reflects the financial state of the household. A sink overflowing with dirty dishes is like a sign that the flow of prosperity is blocked. The accumulation of used plates and utensils can also attract unwanted energies, creating a charged environment to wake up to each morning. The ideal practice is to cultivate the habit of cleaning the sink before retiring for the night, leaving the space clean and organized for the next day. This not only enhances the energy of the environment but also brings a sensation of lightness and freshness upon waking. A clean kitchen reflects a clear mind, ready to embrace new opportunities. When washing dishes with mindful attention, approach this task as a small purification ritual. Imagine that along with the grime, you are eliminating worries and blockages. This simple habit, when practiced daily, helps maintain the home's energy fluid and open to abundance. Another error that repels prosperity is wearing shoes inside the house. Shoes not only bring physical dirt into the home but also external energies accumulated throughout the day. In Buddhism and many Eastern cultures, removing shoes when entering the house is a sacred practice that symbolizes leaving worries and negative vibrations outside. When you walk through the house with shoes on, you bring in the chaotic energy of the outside world. This can create a feeling of unease and prevent the environment from becoming a sanctuary of peace and harmony. The mingling of internal and external energies creates energetic confusion, affecting emotional balance and even financial well-being. The solution is straightforward: leave shoes at the entrance, and if possible, have designated slippers for indoor use. This gesture not only preserves physical cleanliness but also helps maintain internal energy protected and positive. Additionally, by adopting this practice, you create a symbolic barrier between the chaos of the external world and the tranquility of your home. The home should be a sacred space where energy is constantly renewed and ready to welcome moments of rest and reflection. Another silent but potent error is keeping dead or neglected plants inside the house. Plants are symbols of life, growth, and renewal. However, when they are not well cared for or are dying, they become focal points of stagnant energy and end up emitting vibrations of decay and lack of vitality. This impacts the flow of prosperity and creates a feeling of stagnation in the environment. Dry or wilted plants give the impression that the home and its inhabitants are stuck in the past, lacking renewal. Just like plants that fail to thrive, your financial and emotional life can also become stagnant, making it difficult for new opportunities to emerge. This creates a cycle of blocked energy, where nothing grows and everything seems stuck. The recommendation is clear: discard dead plants or those beyond recovery, and replace them with new and healthy species. If you lack the time to care for natural plants, consider investing in species that require less maintenance, such as succulents. The act of caring for a plant is also an exercise in cultivating positive and active energy, something that directly reflects in your life. Every time you water and nurture a plant, visualize its growth as a reflection of your own progress. The energy that circulates around living plants is highly positive and helps create an environment conducive to success and prosperity. Keeping your home full of life is an invitation for abundance to enter and remain. Finally, one of the most underestimated errors, yet essential for keeping energy flowing, is forgetting to open windows regularly to allow for air renewal. Stagnant air inside the house represents stagnant energy, which can affect not only the physical health of residents but also mental state and the flow of opportunities. Buddhism teaches that vital energy needs to circulate freely for prosperity and well-being to manifest. Closed and stuffy environments accumulate dense vibrations that can generate feelings of tiredness, discouragement, and a lack of mental clarity. Moreover, this stagnation can block the flow of creative ideas and financial opportunities. Opening windows every day, even for just a few minutes, is a simple yet powerful act. Fresh air renews vibrations and helps eliminate any accumulated negative energy. If possible, allow natural light to enter along with fresh air, as this also contributes to maintaining a vibrant and positive environment. Transform this habit into a small morning ritual. When opening windows, visualize that all heaviness and blockages are being released along with the old air, while the fresh air brings clarity and opportunities. Keeping air circulating is a way to ensure your house is always in tune with abundance and ready to welcome good things. The wonderful news is that all of these mentioned mistakes can be corrected with simple and practical adjustments to your routine. Correcting these habits is more than just about organization, it's an act of conscious self-care and care for your space. Each small adjustment you make in your physical environment contributes to renewing the energy around you and creating space for new opportunities and prosperity to enter. The first step is to create a regular and structured cleaning routine, where you dedicate specific time to care for each area of your home with focused attention. Another fundamental aspect is the intention behind your actions. In Buddhism, every daily task, including cleaning, is seen as a form of meditation. This means you should clean not merely out of obligation, but with a clear intention to renew energies and transform your environment into a sanctuary of harmony. For example, when sweeping or mopping, visualize that you are eliminating worries and blockages from your mind. Beyond removing physical dirt, this practice transforms a simple activity into a powerful ritual of energetic renewal. Moreover, it's essential to cultivate conscious detachment. Letting go of broken objects, dead plants, and worn-out clothes can be challenging, but it's a necessary step to make room for the new. The act of letting go is a way of signaling to the universe that you are ready to receive new opportunities and better things. Conduct a periodic sorting of your household items and keep only what truly adds value and joy to your life. Each time you release something, you also release stagnant energy. Finally, incorporate energetic purification rituals into your routine. Beyond physical cleaning, try using incense, candles, or Buddhist mantras to purify the environment and attract positive vibrations. Opening windows in the morning and allowing natural light to flood in are also simple gestures that make a significant difference. By cultivating this balance between material and spiritual care, you transform your home into a space that attracts prosperity, well-being, and harmony. Remember, your environment is a reflection of your inner state, and caring for it is the first step toward a more fulfilling life. Maintaining an energetically healthy home is not a one-time task. Consistency is essential for positive energy to continue flowing and for blockages not to accumulate. Just as our emotions and thoughts need constant renewal, cleaning and organizing your environment should be ongoing habits. When you adopt a consistent routine, even with small daily gestures, you prevent your home's energy from becoming heavy and undesirable situations from recurring. Conscious detachment also plays a crucial role in attracting prosperity. Holding on to things out of attachment or fear of loss is a way of clinging to the past and limiting the flow of abundance in your life. In Buddhism, attachment is seen as one of the root causes of suffering, and learning to release what no longer serves is a powerful spiritual practice. The more you rid yourself of what's unnecessary, the more space you create for the new and for opportunities. Thus, an organized house is not just a symbol of order but also of openness to change. Another important point is understanding that caring for your space is a reflection of self-care. When you organize, clean, and renew your environment, you are signaling to the universe that you value your life and well-being. Just as you feel refreshed after a cleansing shower, your house needs that same kind of attention to reflect positive and prosperous energy. Regularity in organization and emotional detachment are key to preventing invisible blockages from accumulating and hindering your personal and financial journey. Finally, adopting a mindset of simplicity and gratitude is essential for maintaining balance. When you let go of excess and learn to live with what is truly necessary, your energy aligns with the natural flow of life. This practice of detachment doesn't mean giving up comfort but rather embracing what brings genuine joy and value. In this way, you create an environment where abundance is not based on the quantity of things but on the quality of the energy that circulates around you. Regular upkeep and continuous detachment create a space that will always be ready to welcome the best that life has to offer. The energy of your environment is simply an extension of your own energy. It's not enough for the space around you to be clean and organized if you are not internally aligned with these positive vibrations. True prosperity is born from the union of a harmonious home and a peaceful mind. If your emotions are chaotic, or if you harbor resentment, fear, and insecurity, disorder will inevitably manifest in your life and space. Your inner state is the true key to maintaining the abundance and peace you seek. Buddhism teaches that the path to prosperity begins with mental and emotional cleansing. Just as you open windows to renew the air in your home, it's vital to release negative thoughts and limiting beliefs that obstruct your growth. Often, we carry invisible blocks in the form of doubts, worries, and resentments. This emotional burden weighs as heavily as physical clutter and creates obstacles for the flow of good energy. That's why caring for your mind is just as essential as caring for your environment. Meditation is a powerful tool to balance your inner energy. Just as we sweep the dirt from our home, meditation helps sweep away thoughts that no longer serve you and brings clarity to the mind. Moments of silence and daily reflection allow you to tune into the present moment and see new possibilities. A calm and centered mind naturally attracts opportunities, just as a clean environment attracts harmony. By taking care of your inner energy, you not only transform your own life but also positively impact everything around you. In addition to meditation, it's important to cultivate positive thoughts and words. What you consistently think and say shapes your reality. If you are always complaining or harboring thoughts of scarcity, no matter how organized your environment is, the energy around you will be tainted by those vibrations. Therefore, practice positive affirmations daily, such as, "I am worthy of living in abundance," or "Everything I need comes to me at the perfect time." This shift in mindset is fundamental for aligning your inner energy with the energy of your environment. Taking care of your body is also essential for keeping your energy balanced. Healthy eating, physical exercise, and adequate rest are vital components of personal harmony. Just as broken objects at home block energy, a neglected body lacking vitality also obstructs the flow of prosperity. Physical well-being forms the foundation for a clear mind and high energy levels, which reflect in every decision and action you take. When your body, mind, and environment are in sync, prosperity flows naturally. Remember, you are the central point of your own abundance. It's not enough to organize your external space and expect life to improve if you do not nurture yourself. Prosperity begins within and expands outward. Every step you take toward personal balance directly affects how energy circulates around you. When your mind and your environment are aligned, you become a true magnet for opportunities and everything you wish to attract. We have reached the end of our story today, but now you possess the wisdom to transform your home into a genuine magnet for positive energy and prosperity. By identifying and correcting each of the errors we discussed, you not only enhance your physical environment but also create space for good things to enter your life. Small daily adjustments, made with intention and awareness, can lead to profound changes over time. Prosperity begins the moment you choose to care for your space with love and mindful attention. In addition to physical cleaning, it's beneficial to incorporate additional practices of energetic purification, such as using incense, aromatic candles, and crystals. Another helpful tip is to keep healthy plants and select decorative items that bring meaning and joy. Continuously renewing the atmosphere of your home invites abundance and opportunities to flow freely, ensuring that your space is always ready to welcome positive experiences. Also, always remember that true transformation begins from the inside out. It's not sufficient to simply clean your house, it's essential to cultivate a clear and open mind to new possibilities. Just as you rid yourself of broken, worn-out objects, you also need to free yourself from limiting beliefs and unnecessary worries. By aligning your physical space and your mind, you create the perfect harmony to attract prosperity, peace, and harmony. Finally, don't forget to show your appreciation by giving a thumbs up, subscribing to our community, and sharing this story with someone who could benefit from these insights. Leave a positive affirmation in the comments below, such as, "I am making space for prosperity to enter my life," and start spreading good vibrations right now. Until our next story, be well and stay blessed.